Samsung fans, are you looking forward to the S23 Ultra design and specs? There has been a leak of the S23 cases, which offers an idea of how the design will look. In terms of specifications, we are pretty thrilled about the 200 megapixel primary camera and the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, which will aid consumers with battery life. As a result, let us now discuss the stunning new look of the Samsung S23 Ultra back design and water drop. Samsung S23 Ultra case. Samsung has not yet confirmed which cases are compatible with the S23 Ultra. The available cases also established that the S22 design is identical to the S23 design. If we take a closer look, maybe the rim of elevation around the lenses can be reduced in size. However, the general layout of this year's triple rear camera arrangement and accompanying flash seem unaltered from the previous version. The leaked cases mimic genuine Samsung Galaxy S22 accessories. Despite the superficial similarities, there is no Samsung logo or other distinguishing feature to verify authenticity. Samsung S23 Ultra design. There are many similarities between the Galaxy S22 Ultra and the newer S23 Ultra in terms of aesthetics. According to Tom's Guide, in terms of design, the Galaxy S23 lineup may adopt the Galaxy S22's look, with the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra in particular looking very similar to its predecessor. The S23 Ultra's unique back camera layout also seems to have been left alone. It looks identical, has a similar camera arrangement and button location, and even has a curved screen up front. As before, the S Pen slot can be found on the device's bottom edge, next to the USB Type-C connector. However, the device's primary camera is now undergoing an extensive redesign. From a 108 megapixel sensor, it was upgraded to a 200 megapixel main camera. There is still the 12 megapixel ultra-wide angle camera, 10 megapixel telephoto camera with 10 times optical zoom, and another 10 megapixel telephoto camera with 3 times optical zoom. This newer phone iteration is more extensive and thinner than its predecessor, measuring 163.4 times 78.1 times 8.8 millimeters. In all, this phone clocks in at 223 grams. There have been rumblings that the phone's metal frame would include a glass back and front. Speculation is that the Galaxy S23 Ultra's 6.8-inch display will be brighter, support a higher refresh rate of 120Hz, and have enhanced HDR capabilities. Available colors will range from black and blue to white and others. In terms of its features, it is IPX8 is water resistant, not waterproof. More details will be revealed on this shortly, so stay with us. It's important to know that all 3 Galaxy S23 variants will have the same design language as their predecessors. Well, subscribe to this channel now, because there will be more videos on the S23 series leaks and rumors until its final release. Water resistance. With a high price tag like that, it's only natural to question whether the phone can withstand being submerged in water. Stay tuned for further details, and we'll let you know what we think about the pricing and specifications will be. The S23 Ultra therefore can withstand particular splashes of water without suffering damage. Samsung's S23 series now has the highest possible protection grade for mobile phones, IP68. Waterproof to a depth of 1.5 meters. Although it is fantastic, it is wise to exercise caution. For example, this phone can only withstand being submerged in fresh water, not other liquids like coffee, soda, or salt water, so you shouldn't take it swimming. Specs. The S23 has a 200 megapixel primary camera. However, the S22 Ultra will have the same additional sensors as the S23 Ultra. There are no plans to update their other cameras now, which means the 40 megapixel front-facing camera, 12 megapixel ultra-wide lens, and 10 megapixel telephoto sensors will all remain the same as we have already stated. LED flash, auto HDR, panoramic, dual pixel phase detection autofocus, optical image stabilization, gyro electronic image stabilization, high dynamic range, HDR, stereo sound recording, and BIXBY will all be included in the specifications. For security, there is the under-display fingerprint. Now let's talk about sensors. It includes accelerometers, gyroscopes, proximity sensors, magnometers, altimeters, and ultrasonic receivers. Both Samsung DeX and Samsung Wireless DeX provide you with a desktop-like experience. The battery is a non-removable LiPo with a capacity of 5,000 mAh like the S22 Ultra, and it offers a 50-watt fast charging speed and a 4.5-watt reverse wireless charging speed. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 SoC is also expected, which will assist in the power management of the S23 Ultra. After launching the S22 series on February 25, 2022, Samsung is widely predicted to do it again on February 24, 2023, announcing 3 new models. Whatever the case, we are sure this series will be out in the first quarter of 2023. There have been rumors that the Samsung S23 Ultra price would start at $1,199. This video may not have satisfied with all you need to know about the Galaxy S23 Ultra. So watch our video on Samsung Did It, Samsung S23 Ultra specs, design, and more for a piece of additional information.